Hey everyone, Catherine here. This is another book that I read this year. So it's called The Psychology of, I do that every time. The Psychology of Money, Timeless Lessons on Wealth, Greed, and Happiness. So this book was gifted to me by my mom, and I will not lie, I did not like this book. So if you are pretty financially literate and kind of want um, I don't know, a more advanced finance book, this is probably going to be the one for you. Even on the back, it says that the author shares 19 short stories exploring the strange ways people think about money and teaches you to make better sense of one of life's most important topics. So most of the stories in here are like about the Rockefellers and the Vanderbilts and Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and talking about how they made their money. And a lot of them, it was just on luck. And I'm like, okay. You know, it talked about the stock market. But for me, it just really didn't, it wasn't relevant to me. There was one thing in the book that was very, very relevant, and it really, so I came off for divorce where it was very materialistic, and I was just kind of in this place where, oh my God, I made a bunch of money every year. 2020 was another story, but I have nothing to show for it, right? Because it's like finance this, pay for this, and so one of the things in the book that really stood out to me was this one, the man in the car paradox, and it says no one is impressed with your possessions as much as you are. And he tells a story about a guy, and I think it was in a Ferrari. I think he was in a Ferrari. And he was getting gawked at, and the person in the car was thinking, wow, all these people are so impressed by me. But what they were actually impressed was with the car and about how people would view them if they owned that car. So I had a lot of come to Jesus moments, for lack of a better term, when I read that. And I was just like, you know what? It's really, really true. I don't need all these flashy things. And I'm actually glad I read, this is one of the first books I read because that one part really stood out to me. And it really made me realize, yeah, I don't need all the flash. You know, even now, I have a car. It's not flashy. It's paid off though. I don't have, any car loan on it. Um, and yeah, I don't need, and I don't need all those flashy things to make me happy because at the end of the day, it doesn't make you happy. And what I found over the years was, you get this item. You're like, okay, well now I'm better than all these people, but there's still all these people that are better than me. So if I buy a BMW, well, it's still not a Lamborghini or, whatever, that type of stuff. So yeah, this book, not a fan at all if you are just kind of looking for like financial independence, actual relatable stuff. But there are definitely like, that's one nugget that I really remember from this book that I really took a lot from. So if you're looking just for that, maybe you just need a kick in the face about no one really cares what you have and no one is as impressed with the possessions that you have that you are, then perhaps this book would be worth a read, right? Because whenever we look at something, we always want to find at least one thing, I always do, that's relatable. So this is a really quick video because I really don't have much to share about this book. Yeah, but if you're interested in like financial history, it might be something to read. And that's pretty much it. Next book, hopefully I'll have a little bit more to share about. All right, well, thanks so much, guys, for watching. And I hope that you have a great day. Goodbye.